Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in. This is Pato the Ghostwriter thanking you because God knows I know you have options when it comes to listening to podcasts. Alrighty then. So happy Earth Day today. Yeah. Now, I'm just getting into this whole recycling thing. In the past, I've never really been much of a environmentalist. I've been more of a if it's convenient for me and there's a recycle bin nearby when I'm getting ready to dispose of this can of soda I was drinking, then I'll recycle. Or paper or whatever it is I had in hand, right? But I've had to rethink my plan in the last month. I'll explain to you all about it. In the meantime, stay tuned and I'll be right back.
Pato the Ghostwriters Show.
You're listening to Pato the Ghostwriters Show.
Hey everybody, thank you for waiting. As I was saying, it's Sunday. I'm back on the grind, taking a quick 15-minute break. I don't know if I'm going to take all 15 minutes doing this podcast or not, but like I said, I'm taking my break, and what best thing could I be doing than talking to my peeps, right? You, my listener. So, as I was saying, recycling, Earth Day, all that neat junk that goes with it, right? Ever since I moved into my new place, I've had to readjust. Everything is different here. Yeah, sure, we have more space. Everybody's got their own bedroom, everything, everybody's happy. But there's other things that we've had to, readjust, get used to, the trash situation. Where we lived before, we had a huge dumpster that we shared with other units. And we just, threw garbage away, didn't really think much about it, bag after bag after bag, and we didn't care. They came and picked up twice a week, and that was that, right? Here, at my new place, I got one of those little 96-gallon cans, the ones that you roll out to your door, to the curb, so that the garbage truck can pick it up. And they only hold so much trash, right? 4 or 5 bags and that thing is full. And seriously, man, it can be a problem. Because for a small family, we generate a lot of garbage, man. So we have a recycling bin as well, which hold on. So as I was saying, we have the recycling bin, another 96-gallon can with a blue lid, and the regular garbage one. Now, recycling, we've used to do it in the past, but for different motives. We come from low-income families where a lot of the times we collected cans, newspapers, and plastic bottles to go take to the scrapyard so we could get a few bucks to put in our gas tank, or sometimes that was groceries. So the idea of doing the work of separating recyclables and putting them in a bin, and then having this company charge us to take the recyclables, and we don't get anything out of it, or apparently, at that time, it didn't sit well with, the wife and I were talking about that, so there's not much enthusiasm in recycling, because obviously we're not going to see any monetary reward for doing so, like we would if we took cans, plastic bottles, and maybe paper, old newspapers to the recycling yard. Now, trying to sell the big picture benefits, it's hard for kids, and even, like I said, the wife and I come from low-income families. We're used to, hey, I do some work, I want to get paid. But explaining to her that, okay, If we throw away all those recyclables, they'll end up in a landfill. A landfill which somehow, I'm sure, is costing us, the taxpayers, money. Eventually, if we keep doing that, it'll just fill up quicker. They'll have to turn it into a park eventually, maybe a little landfill park where the kids can play. Funny, huh? And then they'll have to find another place to dump garbage. And that is going to cost us, the taxpayers, as well. Not to mention that we are harming the environment. Not to sound like a big tree hugger or anything, but let's be real. This rock is all we got. And we're all here whether we like it or not, so might as well take care of it, right? So, as I was saying, selling my family on the whole recycling thing, and especially the wife, since we do the bills, we're like, okay, so they're charging us after we do all the work and put the recyclables there. I'm like, yeah. But I mean, it's something that we've had to learn. I mean, well, look at the bright side. I'm like, we separate the garbage, recyclables. We don't run out of space here. And eventually in the future, we have less landfills, hopefully, and more land for our future, for our children's children to play with, play in, build. It's one of those deals. I mean, it's hard. I mean, if you come from a family that you've never had to worry about bills, which it's rare. I haven't met many people like that. I guess I don't know any 1%ers, I guess, that don't have to worry about anything ever. Most of the people I know are concerned with money. I mean, obviously, and some people that I know, I mean, yeah, they're concerned with money, but they come from families that didn't worry about bills the way I did, or the way my wife did when she was growing up. Like for me, like I said, there was times when we collected aluminum cans and took them there just to get a few bucks to put gas in the car, because we needed gas to continue working. It's not that I was unemployed, it's just that sometimes we needed that little extra. And here at this new place, like I said, we pay a company to haul our trash and recyclables. And yes, we have to do the work in separating them, putting them in there, but we don't see any immediate benefit. Like I said, the real benefit for us in the long run is we're doing our part to protect the planet and obviously not put those plastics and aluminum and in a landfill. I mean, instead they're being reused, and it's hard to sell that concept sometimes when we come from a low-income background. It's something that, like I said, it's not easy to get. It's not an easy sell. But nevertheless, we've had to learn the hard way, because obviously if we continue to throw everything away, that little 96-gallon garbage can fills up really quick, and then we have a full can of garbage there waiting for whenever that one day that they pick up is. The joys of home ownership, right? But anyway, in a sense, like I said, the byproduct here is I am learning to be a little bit more environmentally conscious and, doing at least my part to try to protect this planet. I mean, because after all, it's all we got, right? We're all here. This is the big ship where we're all in it. Doesn't matter what nationality you're from. You're from Earth. You're an Earthling. You're a Terran. You're whatever it is you refer to yourself. Oh, well, that being said, I figured, it's a nice little short podcast that, and, since it's Earth Day today, happy Earth Day, do some recycling, plant some trees, or whatever, have a good day, So live each day like it's the last one, because it very well could be. Take the time to spend it with your loved ones, tell them you love them, show them you love them, I don't know, recycle together, do something, and have fun, because, hey, that's what it's all about, right? Later.